assertive is definitely the place that we all want to be. Few of us are born as assertives. In some way, shape, or form, whether through nature or through nurture, we inherit one of the other styles. So these are 3 steps that you can take to growing in your assertiveness when it comes to conflict. Step 1, assess where you are right now. No judgment, just try to decide when I find myself in a situation of conflict, do I default to assertive, lucky you, or do I default to passive, passive-aggressive, aggressive? My life's experiences and early on in life especially taught me that what was best was to be a passive, but you may have inherited a different kind of message in life. Step 2, this is kind of an optional step, is take just a little bit of time and imagine what kinds of possibilities would open up for you and for those you loved if you did have a strong grasp on assertiveness. Step 3, and this is the most important step, is practice being assertive in times of conflict with lots of small conflict. A lot of times people will say something like, well, I'm going to really stand up for what I believe in, or I'm going to rock the boat when it matters. But we don't really do that in any area of our lives. We don't say, well, I'm only going to jump in the pool when I'm swimming for the Olympic gold medal, or I'm only going to learn how to cook when I'm about to host a gigantic event, right? And conflict and practicing being assertive is absolutely no different in this regard. Engage in small conflict. Don't let things spiral out of control. And maybe even let the person that you're in conflict know why it is that you're sticking this one out, so to speak. Remember, the goal isn't so much to win the fight or the debate or the argument. The goal is just to practice being more assertive. And as a final tip, if you have a chance to steal away before you engage in the practice of becoming more assertive, take a little bit of time to yourself and look again at rules number 1 and 2. Rule number 1, you have the right to want what you want. Rule number 2, you do not have the right to get what you want. Now, depending on your natural style, you may need to beef up one piece of this exercise. If you're a passive, then focus on rule number 1. I have the right to want what I want. That's not something that somehow somebody else bestows upon me. If you're more of an aggressive and you get in there to get your way, remind yourself, I don't have the right to get what I want, and neither my life nor the lives of those that I love and care about are better in the long run if I'm always getting what I want. And if you are a passive aggressive, then you've already found ways to communicate either through snide comments or sarcasm or through like a chilling silence. You've already found a way to communicate your displeasure. So you kind of know how conflict works, say better than a passive does, maybe even better than an aggressive does. What you don't know yet is how to productively channel your conflict towards an outcome that works better for everybody. So maybe make that your focus.